Hi Bear Elementary, welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is Miss Karen, and for today's video we are going to be talking about the desert. And you may be asking yourself, well Miss Karen, what's a desert? Well, a desert is any large region that has very little rain each year. Very few animals or plants live here. And let me ask you this, have you guys ever been to a desert? If you have ever been to Mexicali or Arizona, you have been to a desert. Both of these places are located in the Sonoran Desert. Even though there's a lot of deserts all around the world, today I will be telling you guys about a desert that covers Central Australia. And this desert is called the Simpson Desert. This desert covers the southwest corner of the Northern Territory of Australia and extends to South Australia, also into the Queensland borders. This desert attracts many tourists because you can tour in your vehicle or even join one of their scheduled tours. This desert is also known because of the red sand. Today, I will be telling you guys about the plants and the animals that live in the Simpson Desert. As I had mentioned before, not a lot of animals or plants can call the desert their home, but there's a few that have adapted to the weather of the desert, and today you're going to be seeing a few of the ones that live in the Simpson Desert. The first plant we're going to talk about is the Georgina getchi. This plant is a tree in the desert. This is a small twisted tree that features flat seed pods and greenish brown leaves, which both of these are poisonous. During the rare desert rains, the tree emits a very bad smell. The second plant we're going to talk about is the sandhill cane grass. The sandhill cane grass is found throughout the Simpson Desert. This beneficial grass, which is grown in the sand dunes, provides a home to many of the desert's creatures and also helps to stabilize the dunes. The stem collects water for the plant. This grass sprouts after very rare summer rainfall, only to turn brown and appear dead the rest of the year. Even then, it serves its purpose of binding the sand. The third plant we're going to talk about is the Spinifex Dune. This plant is another type of grass that is found growing on the dunes of the northern part of the desert. This grass features waxy curled leaves that help prevent water loss during transpiration, which is when the water escapes through the leaves. The plant also has a spiky exterior which helps protect the small animals that hide in the grass from predators. The fourth plant we're going to talk about is the saltbush flats. There are 4 types of these shrubs in the whole desert. They all have high tolerance for salt and have a salty taste, hence the name. They are important plants for livestock and are used by the ranchers that live on the edges of the desert. The last plant we're going to talk about is the narrow leaf hopbush. This common shrub is found in the dune fields. There are thought to be many of them because the wild rabbits avoid grazing on them. The narrowleaf hopbush has thin, vertically growing stick leaves that attract ants. The shrub produces fruit that dries on the plant and turns an attractive pink color. Now we have finished talking about the plants. We are going to talk about some of the animals that live in the desert. Starting off with the mugaras. These are tiny nocturnal mice that typically live in the sand dunes. They have ginger to sandy colored fur, helping them camouflage in the sand. They have small ears, a short nose, and a long chubby tail where they can store their fat. From head to tail, males can be around 11 inches long and weigh up to 190 grams. Females are slightly smaller, but their tails roughly remain at 1/3 of their total length. The second animal we're going to talk about are the Aryan grass wrens. These are small brown birds that can be found in dense grassy areas. The male bird are known for their loud singing. They measure between 5.5 inches and 6 inches long. Their colors vary. Their plumage can be brown, black, gray, and white. Streaked patterns are common, helping them to be able to hide in their habitat. Both bird watchers and predators have a hard time finding them. The third animal we're going to talk about is the sand-sliding skink. These lizards are often mistaken for snakes because of their long bodies and their barely visible legs. They get all the water they need from their food. They have smooth bodies with orange, brown, or light gray upper bellies and yellow, cream, or gray underbellies. These lizards can grow up to 17 inches long and weigh up to 350 grams. Males are heavier than females and have broader heads. The fourth animal we're going to talk about is the water-holding frog. The water-holding frog spends most of its life in hiding. It will come out after a very heavy rain to lay its egg in their temporary pool of water. This frog has small eyes and a flattened head. The color of the skin matches their habitat. It's either a gray or a dark brown, or maybe even a green. The round shape of their bodies and a flattened head give them the appearance of a water jug. The last animal we're going to talk about is the Spinifex hopping mice. These small gray mice can often be found in the sand dunes. Their hind legs are similar to those of a rabbit. Hopping mice can grow up to 10 inches from top to tail, and their tails can be more than half of their body's length. Hopping mice have dark eyes, strong front teeth, and large round ears. They weigh around 35 grams, and their soft fur coat is gray or pale orange, while their white underbelly. When not hopping or galloping, they walk awkwardly on all four legs. That is all the information I have for you guys today. I hope you guys learned a little bit more about the Simpson Desert, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!